YouTube, what is going on? Straight tasty Guardians. It is Mesa Sean back at it with some Destiny, and it is Tuesday, so what does that mean? That means for the weekly reset, Nightfall's weekly, and also the raid reset. So jumped in this morning with my partners in crime, Tinks and Vzod from Resolute, and we knocked out the Nightfalls, and of course, if you check my Twitter profile, my description of my profile is, as long as you play with Mesa Sean, you will get an exotic, because I won't. But I actually got a couple exotics today, but nothing I really needed, kind of had them already. I'll talk about it at the end, but of course, Tinks, at the end of this one, she gets the 4th Horseman. And of course, no Hawk Moon for me, or any cool guns. And the mainly reason why I complain about that is I want new toys, I love new guns, I already got all the armor I pretty much in terms of exotics, I want toys. But anyway, enough of that babble, let's talk about the Nightfall, and also we're going to talk about the weekly. So as for the modifiers, we got the kind of usuals. We got epics, which means they're highly shielded and highly aggressive. Nightfall, you bounce back to orbit if you all fail. Void Burn, that's the key for this one. We'll talk about the weapons and things like that. You got angry, which means that they are not going to flinch when you shoot them. And then you got juggler, which means primary ammo. Well, ammo is not going to drop for whatever weapon you're holding in your hand. So you want to constantly be switching between your weapons. Like if you're using your primary, a lot of times you'll see actually heavy ammos drop a lot. Same thing with that. If you're using a heavy, you'll see more primary. So just constantly be switching between. But here's a weird thing. There's no light switch today, which is kind of funny because I'm so used to light switch. Light switch means that if they like a dreg or even a thrall and other different ones, if they melee you, you're instantly dead. But there's no light switch, and it scared me because I didn't know that. And then a couple times I got really close. They swiped me, and I was like, oh shit. Nope, I didn't die. And just to comment on the weekly doesn't have any Void Burn on it. So I'm imagining it's going to be a little more difficult, but because the Void Burn really makes a huge difference in terms of not only the damage that you take, but the damage that you dish out. Now for weapons, you want to bring all your Void toys, and don't be fooled by Atheon's Epilogure. Don't think you need one to do it, because frankly, this thing shoots marshmallows. It shoots BBs, even though it's Void Burn. I hated using it. Actually, Sarah Tinks, along with me, she was using her Surus Regime the whole time, because I don't know. I was taking down their shields with the Epilogure, and then she was downing them real quick with her Surus Regime. So I was using that. I was using a Void Fusion most of the time, called the Calming, and then for the end, I was using Praetor's Revenge, but use any sniper rifle that has Void damage, and use an LMG or noob tube if you want that has void damage. Okay, so we're doing the cheese method. I guess you'd call it cheese, Velveeta cheese, I guess you could say. But frankly, it's a nightmare going down there to try to do this, especially with the hordes of X and that they're doing Void Burn on you, which is whatever. So we stayed up here the whole time, and you really got to be careful of splash damage. There was a number of times, not on this particular character, but on my Titan for some reason, I kept dying left and right, even though I was see what I was doing on my Titan. I was putting up Weapons of Light, so everyone gets a little boost in their damage, and then my buddy Vzod, he was putting up Weapons of Weapons of Light, Blessing of Light, so we get a little more armor. But always got to watch out and have someone on Minotaur patrol, because every now and then a Minotaur is going to come from behind you and try to kill you, and see there, splash damage. You really got to be careful of the splash damage. And here comes our friendly Minotaur, but use this as an opportunity to get ammo. So let's say you're using a sniper rifle on the Nexus, then what you want to do is then switch over to your Atheon's Epilogure, kill that Minotaur, and he should drop either heavy ammo or special ammo. I was using this I got a brand new DLC light machine gun. It's called Against All Odds. I was going to do a dual weapon review because I got that, as well as this really cool pulse rifle. 3 little words. It's a Crucible one, but I got a dropped one with full auto and glass half full. So I was going to do like a dual weapon review, because you know I like killing 2 birds at one stone. I'm not going to do 2 videos when I can knock them out in one. And plus they're dropped versions, so I will compare them to the ones you can get at the various factions in Crucible. But I really got my eyes on this that Vanquisher 8, man, because you know I still love my Vanquisher and Grim Citizen that I bought before the DLC. Even though they're only 300 attack, they're still amazing guns for PvP. But I got my eyes on that Vanquisher 8 that New Monarchy is selling. So this is pretty much it, guys. Just gonna stay here, keep an eye out for the Minotaur. You can see with this LMG, when he moves back, I'm doing in like the 900s in terms of damage, but when he gets up close, I'm doing roughly about 1,000. And this thing's not even fully upgraded to 331 attack. So again, you want to use your Void toys. Make sure you keep an eye out for that Minotaur. I would not do this solo. That's just my personal recommendation. And plus, I always tend to do all these things with friends, because I mean, this game's kind of meant for you to play with fire teams and make friends. And you know, I'm just not good at soloing these types of things. So I even sometimes try to solo it daily, and sometimes have a pain in the ass, especially now that they raised the level on the dailies to 30. I know that one, the archive. I find that always a pain in the ass to do solo, but I still truck on through. I still make it through. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. So drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at MesaSean. Check out my stream. The links will be in the description, and I'm going to forward it right to the end so you can see where Sarah gets her the 4th Horseman, which I watched Pwn Star's review. He said it's not really a good gun, but it looks hella fun, you know. And for me, sometimes the fun factor is more of a factor. That's kind of redundant, isn't it? The fun factor is more important to me than actually how useful it is, you know, especially in PvP. So there I get the Crest of Atheon, and she gets her 4th Horseman. So jealous. So, and our poor buddy Vizod gets coins. So anyway, that's it. You guys stay beautiful. I love you all.